We're live, yeah? We're live now.
We are live.
We're live.
Hi, Rochelle.
Hi, Catherine. I thought we were a trio, though. Oh, it's only
Hi,
12 of us. Is that duo? Where the other trio is.
in the sky.
So, guys, welcome to Ready to Emerge. You are emerging tonight with the trio. One of the trio is not here with us physically tonight. She sent all her wishes. She is traveling today. And she'll tell us all about that amazing adventure when she comes back on. So we're saying safe landing for Naomi. So Naomi Garrick is the third member of the Ready to Emerge trio. So tonight, guess what? We're gonna do the duo, Roshi and Kathy. Because tonight actually is episode 10 of season 6. And we've done an average of 10 episodes per season. So this is like our 60. This is definitely at least our 60th episode. And I think it's our 60 something because some seasons we've had 12 episodes.
Yes, it is.
Can you imagine Netflix? You're picking us up. We're here. So we are here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Jamaica time, which is Eastern Standard Time, I think. And yes, so we're here every Wednesday at 8, except when we have a season break. And this week is the last episode of this season. Rochelle, hi. Rochelle is here with us every week. So, Rochelle, we're going to have a break for about 2 weeks. Then we're back. But in the break time, we're coming big for you. And Kathy's going to tell you a little bit about that. Please, if you're sitting, Tracy, how you do? You're sitting down watching the episode by yourself, just message your friend them now, no, put it in your WhatsApp group, on the start button of doing and join us live. We're having an amazing guest tonight. It's going to be great conversation. And just so that we introduce ourselves, Kathy, introduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you? Where you come from?
Hi, everybody. I am Kathy Goodall, and I am a marketing strategist and marketing and growth strategist. I am also a podcaster and a YouTuber, and a part of the Emerge Trio. And I'm super excited because our guest tonight is like high energy. So when we are like, well, at least me, let me speak for myself. When I'm coming down at the end of today and I am just, my brain is tired, I had to remind myself of who we have on the show tonight and that you guys are going to be here. So I'm super excited to be here. Hi, Thea. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Mert.
Yes, so my name is Rochelle Cameron. I'm an attorney. I also run a consulting company. It's called Prescient Consulting Services Limited, and prescient actually means prophetic and visionary. So I like to think that I help organizations see not what's happening with them today, but where they can be in the future when they implement impactful people strategies, communication strategies, and a strong legal and governance basis. And with all of that, I am an inspirational speaker, some year. And I am a part of the Emerge Trio. So at this time, I would hand over to Naomi and she would be like, hello, Emergers. My name is Naomi Garrick. I am the CEO and founder of Garrick Communications Limited,
Otherwise known as the PR chick.
otherwise known as the PR Chick, a boutique PR firm located in Kingston, Jamaica, serving all of your public relations needs. Hi, guys. So Nai's not here with us tonight. Casita, long time to see you. How you doing? Hey, Casita. Yes. So, Catherine, while we're on break, we're going to be busy though. What's happening?
We're going to be very busy. So one of the major reasons too, apart from the close of the season that we're taking a break, is that we have our workshop coming up. Guys, can you imagine what it will be like to be live in a workshop again? We are extremely excited about that. At first, we were a little nervous because we're like, do we know how to reintegrate into society with people? So on April 30th, we are going to be having our very first live workshop once again. It's going to be hybrid, so we'll be online still for those of you that are away from Jamaica. And of course, because of COVID, we're still managing the numbers. We want to make sure that everybody is safe. And so we are managing the number of people that we have live. But you can register for early bird at all of our platforms at Ready to Emerge now. At Ready to Emerge, sorry. Facebook, Instagram, our website. The form is there for you to fill out. I see that some people have already started to complete the form. Rochelle, we got your form. Thank you very much for completing it. And we look forward to emerging with you on April 30th. We start at 10 a.m. and just follow us for more details.
So, Catherine, this workshop, it have a name, it have a theme?
Yes, it certainly does. We are emerging without limits.
Yeah, what a piece of excitement.
Yeah.
You know, we're coming out of this. We're still in this COVID season because COVID still is very much keeping. But as some of the restrictions are removed and we're really looking, how do we realign our lives in what is now a normal? You know, some of us, we're trying to figure out how we even dress for go up on the road. We still have some apprehensions, but a lot of us had put down a couple of the things that we were planning to do. And we just said, oh, we're not going to do it again because COVID will keep, so we're not going to do it. So we're saying, all right, COVID is going to continue keeping. How are we going to manifest some of those dreams, put some goals, attach goals to it? How we're going to do this together, keep ourselves accountable, but also how we're going to kind of stop a little bit and be forgiving to ourselves, because like some of the things that we never do, it done gone bad already. So make we just move forward. So we're talking about that moving forward, removing the restrictions. So there was COVID restrictions and we did put some restrictions on ourselves. We're removing those restrictions. Yeah. We are doing own a road right here now. Hey, Casito. Rochelle says thought-provoking. And it was fun filling out. Deborah D. Yeah, the workshop theme is it's going to be so good when we start introducing the speakers. Let me tell you, it is going. I am so excited.
Yeah,
And Catherine, I can tell you that because we haven't been live in such a long time. You know, we kind of got used to the online space. So if you see me in front of the mirror, I practice. So I'm gonna practice in front of the full length mirror to see how my body will flow when we're
I can't wait to see the outfits. Everyone wanna know how Rochelle stay when she's live, right? She have to show off. So I can't wait to see the outfits because this is gonna be, you know, our entrance back into society, right? So yeah,
I'm very excited, and the good thing about this workshop is that we are going through this process together. So we will be sharing, and our speakers will be sharing their real life experiences. So this is not a philosophical. We are getting very real. Some of the things we have put in place, some of the fears we are having as the restrictions are moving, so you can hold us accountable. So we're really going to be working together, and all the things where I get answered, it just nice. It's going to be so exciting.
I want a swag bag. I need one.
You can have one. Me see the things in there, and you're gonna deserve it. You're gonna deserve it. No, man, it's going to be. It really is going to be so good. But one of the things that we are asking you to do is, as you're preparing for the workshop, do a bit of your own unraveling. What are some of the things that you've kind of hidden away in that file drawer of your brain, waiting on COVID, because COVID gave us an excuse? How are we going to pull that? And we will take you through some steps to how you bring these things to life. But we're not going to do it in a way that you're not going to understand and you kind of leave vibes up, but you're not sure. Like after you leave and you go out into the traffic, you say to yourself, what make me not know how that I go do? We're giving you real tools and tools that we are using ourselves. But we couldn't close off the season without plugging you into some high energy. I have goosebumps thinking about this lady. Because this lady, some of you may remember her from 1998 when she just graced the stages as Miss Jamaica Universe. But that was a part and a stage of life for her because she has developed even more beautifully over the years through her experiences and through how she shares her experiences with us. Let me tell you, tonight is a plug-in vibe. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to Shani McGraham-Shirley. Yeah, Shani, same one. And in fact, she is also an ambassador for our sponsor, Sagicor. She has encouraged through her own story of her journey with fitness and weight loss, she has inspired so many people to change their lifestyle, but to do it with such joy. She does this while being a wife, a mother, and for many of us, a vibes master on the social media, because she takes us through so many of her journeys. And this lady knows how to keep things real. When you see her, you see yourself. She pretty though. So me see myself can me pretty too. So you see yourself too. But you see way past external beauty. And you see a soul that's pumping to serve people by sharing her experiences and helping them along their journey. And when she say Yahsuh Fitness, she also means that when she helping you along, she will pump you up, because you have to get up and go and do this. And you know how she knows? Because she has done it herself. She is the ultimate in recovery, redefinition, rejuvenation, and constantly recreating who she is as she develops this brand that is Shani. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you WhatsApp in the group them for make them know say we are emerging with Shani McGraham-Shirley.
I want to meet the person you were talking about. Coming around, who you talking about? God no. I could have never me. Me want me she, right? Whoever that was. Rochelle, anywhere I'm going, you're doing my intro. As there is a God. I'm me excited going, I want to meet her.
Rochelle, I think we're going to have to create a business where we're pre-recording intros for people, because
listen to me.
We have this request. So I think that's what
every room I walk into, I'm going to stand behind closed doors and I'm going to play that recording and walk in. That alone.
Yes, it can be arranged. It definitely can be arranged.
Thank you, Rochelle. That was beautiful.
Welcome, Shani. Welcome. It is such a pleasure to have you on. Wow, it's up. And you see I see the commentary going in. Oh, no, go tell a friend them if you join too.
The original chatterbox is here. The original chatterbox is here.
Well, good. We're here for all of it, right? So a lot of people that are joining us, some of them were not at our conference in 2019. So for those of you that don't know, Shani took center stage in 2019 and she just shelled down the whole place, right? As she always does, because like Rochelle said, the energy is just unmatched all the time.
I don't know about that, but I do try to bring it.
Shani came out on the stage dancing, and if you ever see Shani dancing, you understand that she just done the place from she stepped on stage, right? All right. So Shani, I want you to tell us, since 2019, so much has happened. You had just opened Yahsuh at that time, which is a story all by itself, but they're going to have to go and watch your Emerge conference to go and find
to catch up.
Yeah. Exactly. So we're now going to move from 2019 to present. I want you to tell us all of the things that have been happening, the things that have emerged in your life since 2019. What are some of your recent wins, some of your lessons, some great news that you want to share with us, and just what's happening with Shani right now?
Well, first of all, when 2019 happened, I opened my new business, and you know that new business, growing pains, is like a brand new baby, sleepless nights, pushing. But you expect by the time them reach toddler years, you're going to catch back your life and catch a second wind in your sails.
Yes.
And that sure as hell did not happen, because big old COVID decided to grace us. So these grand plans of, all right, I hit the ground running. Yahsuh is doing amazing. I was proud of myself and my accomplishments. So you're really on that trajectory of owning something, wanting it, digging down and saying it's my time. To all of a sudden go, world is on lockdown. What the hell am I going to do? I done pivot 2 times in my life. I didn't think I was pivoting again so close. I got to the point where I was tired of hearing this word pivot. Sick and tired of hearing pivot. But guess what? I had no choice. So 2019, things were bubbling so nicely with Fitbox. Numbers were picking up. When COVID started, being ahead of a trend sometimes is the best place to be. I was one of the first studios to quickly jump online, start pivoting before others started.
Yeah.
So with that, I was able to capture a different audience. So, you know, sometimes I find many of us have a little gut feeling, but we ignore it. The gut feeling, for those who want to say is God whispering something to them. Some people say it's a sixth sense, whatever you want to call it. I think more of us, if we're more in tune to those messages, those whispers from God, the little gut feeling in your belly bottom, if you can jump on those things, it puts you in a better place. So I was really grateful that I did tired. I was already dizzy, but me done spin again and pivot like gig. And with that, I was able to capture a new audience, and I hit the Zoom and the online. And so that worked for me. When it was time to come out of COVID, starting to reopen, I was one of the first to open back. And I said, okay, people are paranoid with close proximity. Let me create clear boundaries using tape. So I was one of the first again. So twice, getting ahead of the game gave me a little push, and I was able to get new members because they wanted to feel safe. When they said 6 feet, I gave them 8 feet apart. So it was a matter of, despite being tired, despite wanting to give up, there's something about resilience. And I know you have a lot of viewers who are not just women, but I'm speaking to the women right now because I find there's such an insecurity in our women, especially women in business. We are resilient by nature. We are natural fighters. So with that, giving up was never an option. So as much as COVID was affecting a lot of us in so many ways, we went through loss. I think that was the theme of 2020, bringing it right into 2022. Loss, not just loss with death, loss of business, loss of confidence, loss of social connection, loss of skill, loss of money. There was just a loss. And I found a lot of us were struggling. We kept certain things together, you know. I will share a little joke with you because you're asking me about wins, and certain people here, right here, shared that they're getting married. All right. And I thought that was beautiful. And I said, yeah, may I chat about the business because you know that enough. So one of my words of advice before we came on live, I said communication. During COVID, may I give a little side joke. During COVID, we'll lock up in the house, right? Me, David, the kids, everybody lock up. We're not used to that. I wasn't seeing David going out to work. So I get up because I was still going to work because I was recording. I was still going down to the studio. I made a video by myself. I was working like a dog. He was chilling. I see him in the morning. Come back, see him in the same place in the evening. I've never seen my husband like that. After a while, it started getting to me, right? Everything that would come out of David's mouth would annoy me. And I'm sitting there, you know, and I'm brooding. But I found this to be a signature thing that happened in COVID. I'm brooding all the way to this day. If you ask him, what are the 2 words that annoy Shani? He would say yogurt and kiwi. Shani, you want some yogurt and kiwi? I'm like, it is yogurt and kiwi. And one day, I said, I need to speak to you. I came home, we had a meeting. I said, I cannot manage certain things. There are things that are coming out with us locked up in COVID that is breaking me down. And 2 of the long list that I gave him, it sounds stupid now, but it was driving me up a wall. So if we notice, a lot of people also lost marriage, connection, and love during COVID. We can't underestimate what has happened.
Yes.
So me keeping it together, me and my husband being able to keep communication in the midst of all of this was a win for me. Because family, for me, is extremely important.
Yes. Wow.
Me seeing the struggles my children faced. So it's not just business. I saw the struggles my children faced because of COVID, because of the lack of social interaction and the awkwardness. They were now afraid to go around people. It took a long time to navigate that space again. We see it with children, but it happened with everybody.
Everybody.
So, bringing it back to a lot of wins. So after we pushed through and got used to, we had to get used to the new normal.
Yeah.
I was still locking down my contracts, of course, with the wonderful Sagicor that embraced me and plastered my face over
Everywhere.
the highway.
Everywhere.
Give you another joke. What you think and put energy into can become actuality, no matter how simple and how stupid it is. Now, forgive me, all the other former beauty queens, former models, former everything. Anybody and current, okay? Yeah. This will be a loaded statement and I might get myself in trouble, but I'm in a business, you know, semi chat. When you have that attribute that you can put yourself on stage to be judged, it takes a certain trait, a little tips of narcissism. I'm going to be honest. Anybody who go up on stage, looking at a mirror, take picture, there's a little tips of narcissism in there. You like to see yourself, okay? Let's put that out there. When I was younger, one day I said, I would just like to see my face on a billboard. Who does that? Who says that? That was something I actually said. I never say it to nobody, you know. Come with a shame. And I went, I don't like to see my face on a billboard, you know. What happened? My face has been on quite a few billboards.
Quite a few.
Okay? But my point is, no matter how simple a thought can be, when you put enough thought, effort, and energy into something as simple and as insignificant as I want my face on a billboard, can you imagine if you put your thoughts and your energy into something greater? What could happen? The power that you can literally unleash.
Yeah.
You manifest it.
Yeah.
And I am a strong believer in that. So my journey from then till now has been me manifesting thoughts that I've had, connecting with people on a different level. I've always said, I'm a server. I'm in the service business. Everybody want to make money. I love make money, you know. Unfortunately, I'm not making as much money as I'd like to, but my passion has been to serve people. That's what fuels me. When you can make your passion meet your purpose and you can back that with energy and power, you're fulfilled. So I'm tired. From morning till night, I am tired, but I am fulfilled. Yes. What I have learned, though, I lack balance. So I am struggling, despite the fact that I teach people, I am struggling with finding that balance to walk in my purpose, but still retain enough for myself, for my children, for my husband, for me, to not look like I'm dragging my ass every day. My kids will go, Mommy, okay, what happened to you? I'm fine, what happened? My face set away.
Yeah.
They see it on you. You don't realize what you're giving off. So I am grateful for the strides I've made. Another big win. Tell me when we're chatting too much, you know, okay? Tell me,
no, you don't see your husband.
What David say? Working on your gut.
Get them, my queen.
Get them, David. Yes, I tell you. I talk the truth, you know, because people listening and watching ready to call me up, right? Another big win for me. I'm still waiting for it to be released. An international company had approached me to do an online program for them. So it's still being edited now, so I can't really disclose. Many people can figure it out because they saw some of the posts.
Yes.
But that was huge for me. Huge. That I said, for them to come to little old Shani from Jamaica, a little something, nothing special about me in comparison to, that was a huge win. Zumba contacted me every time I thought money I run low, COVID I mash up the thing. Every month I went, I wasn't sure how I'm going to pay that bill. A huge engagement happened. So it just once again shows the power of God. I put God at the center of my life with everything. I know everybody's not a believer, but he has been so present in my life. in ways that's just mind-blowing. You asked about lessons I can give people. And it has happened to me several times. I spoke on the stage when a door was closed, slammed straight in my face. God has a way of doing that. Many times I spoke, as we started, about a gut feeling, a sixth sense. You know when you need to make a change, you need to pivot, you need to open a new door. But most people are afraid of change. So you kind of go, I don't need to change this. Things are all right. It's a go on. Your gut telling you, move on. But you're being complacent because you're content. But there's no growth in contentment. Before I got into fitness, I was a school teacher, right? That's all I knew. That's what I went to school for. So I'm a certified special educator. And I was working at this preschool. I did love my preschool. I did love my boss. And it was a family, right? And I was pregnant. But things were kind of going rough. Numbers were dipping. So the joke is I haven't told much people this story, right? So I'm pregnant, about to go on maternity leave. And my boss says, Shani, I need to have a meeting with you. So what now? What I do? Right? Because you know when you're pregnant, you have pregnancy brain and everything. I mess up everything. Okay. She goes, boy, Shani, the numbers aren't looking that great. You know, we're not signing up new kids. It looks like we may have to close. I had a baby class, the baby classroom. So I may have to make your position redundant. All needed here was fire. You're fired. Because redundancy must mean fire. That's all I heard. I said, what? This is all I know. This is what I'm meant to do. Shani, you're a very valuable part of this team. We love you and we're going to do everything, but I'm letting you know that this possible. When I say me wash with the place, the vein stand up in my forehead. So she's like, Shani, calm down. Remember, I'm pregnant, you know, so she know worried, say water got broke. Shani, contain yourself and come back. I wept because I heard redundancy means being fired, means I am not worthy to remain there. It's all perspective. Okay? We know in the dictionary what redundancy mean. Anyway, we go off, have baby. Numbers are doing great. She calls me back, says, Shani, guess what? Things are doing awesome. We're picking up. It looks like I don't have to close that classroom. But in the same breath, I was offered to teach Zumba. Never did it in my life. Never thought that was an option for me. All I've known was teaching. Okay? Been doing it for 10 years. Didn't know anything about change. I want to stick with what I know. Something said to me, take a leap of faith and take a chance. So I was dying when I thought my purpose was being taken away from me, from the job that I loved, the failure I felt like. Remember, redundancy equal firing. I'm not worthy is how I interpreted it. I said, you know what? Thank you. I'll come back and finish off the term, but I'm going to take this new adventure. And I've been in fitness for so long after. I never, ever thought that would have been something for me. I hear people saying to me, I feel stuck in my job. I don't know what. Change it. Take a leap of faith. What's going to happen? What's the worst that can happen? You're going to fail? We learn the most from failure. So that was the first pivot I had to do. The first pivot that said to me, I can do anything. Just try. If I fail at that, I can try something else.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
And you know, Shani, as you're saying that, you know, sometimes the Holy Spirit has spoken to us. We feel a gut feeling. We feel uncomfortable. All we're trying to make ourselves comfortable. And manifestations, I always say that, you know, try to remember what you had prayed about. Because sometimes we are praying about the very thing that a door has to close for us to be able to walk. And sometimes the Lord is like, no, it look like Mafi, come.
Yeah.
Let me show you where. And to throw everything that makes us comfortable, throw it out the door so that we are like, but we're still there. Maybe we could have tried them other things there. Or we could have tried something we never even know about.
Exactly.
What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose?
But
And
failure holds so many of us back.
Exactly. And the fear of
Fear
failure.
of failure is what I meant.
And you know what I always say? It's so
failure.
funny with failure. Like, you did have to do something for it to fail. so that all you're doing is telling yourself that you will fail. In fact, you're giving yourself a grand excuse to live on the sidelines of your life and
Yeah.
watch everybody else zoom up in theirs. But
Exactly.
as you're talking about fitness, and fitness is a tricky little thing, especially for us ladies who, like, sometimes our legs get a little porridgey
Mm,
and you
good.
struggle with, and sometimes no matter how things have gone for you, and so your car look good, man look good, you talk good, you work good, your body don't feel so good, and you say to yourself, like, you tell yourself all kinds of things about self. And one of the things you are like is, why are you sitting down? Get up and go. Can you tell us about your own fitness journey? Because I think people think you just got up, you just were Miss Universe, and you just plugged into fitness, and you're just fit all your life.
But they cute from start to finish. And they cute from start to finish. I have been every size under the sun. From maga, when I was a little girl, all I did want was hips and curve. I did flat chested. I remember one time I did go on a little party when I was about 12, 13. I'm a push tissue in a brazier because I never have no breasts. I went from that flat chested, maga, to quite voluptuous. I remember when I entered Miss Jamaica, and I've always been thunder-thighed. I was told by a very prominent person right before I stepped on the stage that, I hope you know you need to lose 5 more pounds before the final night. This was what I was told before I graced the elimination stage. Okay? To having babies, to ballooning to over 200 pounds. Okay? Coming back down, which was not an easy journey. So I've been every size under the sun. And with anybody who has fluctuated with their weight, you know what your skin look like. The stretch marks and what is hanging down and what is in the wrong place, because them used to up here, but now them a little down here, or the thigh them are rubbed together like a scrubs more than them used to, and things have changed. I have gone through major insecurities where I would lie in the bed with my husband and David would hug me and smooth me from behind, and I kind of roll so his hand wouldn't touch my tummy. Position yourself that he's not seeing what you are seeing. Making sure it dark enough that he can't see everything, but just enough that he knows you're actually there. I've stood in the mirror and cried because I looked at my body and I went, I don't belong in that body. I never signed up for that. I wanted children and I wanted this, and I didn't sign up for it. Even now, as confident as people see me, every now and again, every 2 months, you see me with pure gray hair in the front of my head. And I go, yeah, I'm going to rock it. All right. Then I see a picture of myself and I go, no, so, And I look, all right, I'm going to go call it, come off, go up on TV. Then I go again 2 more months because I feel like, but then I have that wave of insecurity going. I'm not ready to embrace aging. It's all different reasons,
Exactly.
Humans, no matter how confident you see somebody, people think nobody confident like Shani. And she's sexy as hell. You know what is sexy? Confidence is sexy. Everybody is not confident all the time. Nobody sees the struggles when I am at home getting dressed. Like right now, I'm 15 pounds overweight. I am the most uncomfortable I've been in about 6 years for different reasons. I put on my pants and then I cut off my circulation. I'm have to say, before I go out, I'm have to suck in. But then I step out and people go, oh God, but she look voluptuous and she just a rocket. I like it, but I didn't know what I went through. But David knows. My girlfriends know when I call him, I go, Christ, I can't believe I've gone here again. We are human, especially for women. We're so unkind to ourselves and we're our worst critics. We are our worst critics. I shared, and I think I did tell it up on the stage, everybody know my story. That day, that was that breaking point for me. And it was a very vulnerable time. When I tell you, I was in the shower with my husband. I've been over him behind me. In my bubble. David, keep quiet. Don't bother chiming now. But luckily, they kind of dark. I looked down and I saw everything hanging on me. No, everything I hung off. I cry. I wept in that shower. But yes, he had no clue, so him still did a bubble. That was my breaking point where I couldn't stay being comfortable. His love wasn't enough anymore for me. And believe me, David has loved me at every size. That was what has been my saving grace. I have a supportive husband.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough for me. So whether your man think you look good or you don't look good, it really don't matter. If you understand what I'm saying. Yes, it matters, but it don't.
See yourself.
How you see yourself. And I had to dig deep and I had to go, you know what? I need to reach a place that I am okay. Are there things about my body I want to change? Hell yes. If you said, Shani, say $50 million now, or press a button, take a pill, and everything, I would probably do it. But guess what? Since that's not reality, I have to remind myself I am healthy, I am well, and this body has served me. So I am going to serve it and respect it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And when we reach that place, and that's where I want my women to reach. Like I shared a quote with my clients this morning where it said, being skinny looks good in clothes, but being fit looks good naked. It has nothing to do with size. So you could be 220 pounds, but you are fit physically, emotionally, and mentally. You're going to look goddamn good naked.
Yeah.
Fitness is not just muscularity and strength. Fitness is a component of things that come together. It's your healthy mindset. It's your spiritual growth. It's your emotional state, your cardiovascular fitness. If you're flexible, if you have agility, speed, all those things have to come together. It's not one component. So when I said to them, yeah, man, skinny look good in her clothes. When you see the model them on the stage, I'm not good in them clothes. But if you are fit, if you are well, you look good naked.
Yeah.
But you want to look good. But want to look good naked.
Yeah. But you know, Shani, because I see Deborah said that, you know, you're keeping things real. And we don't often talk about the person that people see on the street and the person that comes home and looks in the full length mirror. And no matter how many people have told you look great that day, you're just like, why do my thighs look like this? And that's not that is about a mindset that we get so caught up in it. And it's something that we all go through. And you know, a friend of mine said the other day, we're talking, and she's like, you know, the real deal is when you take off your Spanx.
Listen now, that's not the real deal. I never bother wear the Spanx half the time. You get what you get, right? Worse if the lighting good. And you have the little rivets and the dimples and the. I never bother with the Spanx. Just don't bother put on no drawers. You don't want to see the indentation. You know when the panty cuts you, right? We just let everything just be natural and smooth.
Be natural.
But yes, but that's the truth. And that's the problem I also have. You have to let me start to a whole heap of things now.
Start.
I have a problem, and I fall into the category sometimes. We all do. You see the one bag of Spanx, the push-up bras, the fake lashes. By the way, I still have my appointments. I'm still going to do it. The fake lashes.
Right.
when the picture you did take did never so smooth and you kind of doctor it and you put it back on social media because you never like the real. It gives this fake illusion of what true beauty is. And I see the struggle, not just with other women and my friends and my girlfriends and my clients, but the struggle that the young children, the teenagers are having. Okay? I see them looking at themselves and feeling like I don't see an example or a true replica of what I should look like, what is okay. To say that it's okay for me to rock it with no makeup. It's okay for me to rock it and don't put on the Spanx. It's okay for me to be clean and groomed. But this is me naturally. There is beauty in being authentic. I see some people, me nah lie. It's at Fitbox. I ask people to send a picture of themselves. I used to take the picture and put it as their profile pic, right? So this is a running joke we have now. So I allow people to send a picture because them go, Lord Shani, you're too sweaty, my cat. So send a picture for me. I'll put it on your account so that my office manager, my evening receptionist will know this is Rochelle. Oh yeah, come in. Yeah, this is Kathy. Come in. You see when the glamorized picture them come in, you know we can't recognize some of the people there. We actually cannot identify. Rochelle, you would look like Kathy. Kathy, you would look like me. I cannot recognize the people there.
Yeah.
Look at some people on social media. No, you post your best self sometimes. I get it. But when you scroll through and you don't see one authentic picture, everything is photoshopped. Them don't realize say you go about them up out a road and say the real deal. You're going to be like, Rochelle, are you that? Did me never know are you that? Girl, what? They don't even realize it's you. We need to own it, especially for the message that we're teaching our youngsters.
Yeah.
They are, when I said they are struggling, I've even spoken to one of the schools saying, allow me to come in and just have a one-on-one with some of the girls here to speak to them about loving their bodies. I want people listening and tuning in to realize their self-worth. And self-worth has nothing to do with your physical appearance. You could have pretty subtle. You could have perfect everything. If you're inside ugly, if you're inside rotten, if you're inside, that is what holds weight. So it's the fake I have a hard time with. So when people say, Lord Shani, you just chat enough and I like authenticity. I'm not saying you mustn't put on your best face, but authenticity.
We're losing. But you see, Shani, as Deborah says, true Miss Shani, the IG images are creating some serious self-esteem issues with young girls. But what I've actually found too is, on one hand, it's affecting young girls, but I'm finding big women are also affected by the images that we are seeing of what. Because now you ask yourself, what is beautiful? What does it mean, this perfect symmetry that we are all seeking? So people even forget their own beauty. They forget how their eyes looked, and that you have a great smile, and we're so caught up in this list of things when, like, we have so much purpose to live, So sometimes I'm saying, like, by the time we finish fixing up ourselves for perfection, we have lived the dash of our lives and have not even started tapping into some of our dreams because we have
Exactly.
lost ourselves. And it's something we have to talk about. Our young lady said to me the other day, she said, Auntie Rochelle, like, show me beautiful. What does beautiful look like? And I said to her, you show me beautiful. And she says, this is what social media tells me is beautiful. But she's like, you look at me like how I look here now, and you are telling me that I'm beautiful, and I don't look like this. And we had to have a talk, and I had to share with her even my own insecurities and things that I have had to be like, sweetheart, like, this is not real. This is not real.
Exactly.
Who are you?
Exactly.
We're losing that conversation of the who we are. Because at the end of the day, Shani, you said something that I don't even know if people heard. This body has served me well. Because it's until the body is not serving us as well, we get a health scare. We're
Exactly.
not able to jump up and move, that we start treasuring the same porridge leg them that me struggling with. No, me and the porridge leg them are going good because it a carry me where me I go, It a carry me where me I go. So that, even as we're saying, we're being grateful and we get up in the morning, we have to thank God. Thank you for me yai them when we can see outer. Thank you for me teeth them when we can chew and show me smile. Thank you so we can hear so much of this body that He has created, that every time we find fault with it, we're saying to Him, you didn't do a good job, sir.
Listen, there you go. There you go. So that is what I'm in the business of.
Wow, Shani.
Wellness has nothing to do with what somebody looks like. So that is what I just need more people to get. So when people say to me, you don't look like the typical fitness instructor. You don't look. What is that supposed to look like?
Mm-hmm.
Bulging muscles, 5'9", ripped and lean, bodybuilder. what? What is it supposed to look like?
Yeah.
It's just a change. It's supposed to change the direction of conversations about this. And the fear of failure, the fear of starting over. A lot of people with fitness and wellness, most of us are always failing. And I'm trying to think a new year is New Year resolution. Oh, what's the first resolution? I'm going to get back healthy and get back fit. My resolution starts every Monday. Because by Wednesday, me, they don't fail. So me now wait till January 1st. Every Monday, all my friends know, here we go again. Shani starting over. I'm the queen of starting over. But there's also two things. Embrace starting over. It's a beautiful thing. And the art of showing up. Art of showing up in any format, in any industry, in any section of your life. The art of showing up for your kids. The art of showing up for your fitness. I remember I heard this, must have on TikTok, something. I love scroll up on TikTok. And the guy said he was trying to help somebody to lose weight. And they said, just put on his sneakers, not even walk, drive to the gym, walk inside and go back home. Did you see it?
Atomic Habits.
Okay. And when I first said that, I giggle. And I said, that is exactly it. We need to change habits with fitness, even with my kids. Like I'll share with you, my kids struggle. When I said to you, I struggle with balance. My kids struggle with me not being present enough. So it's something I'm trying to work on. And my son said something to me that was beautiful and sad all at the same time. And he said, Mommy, I just want to thank you. I said, thank you for what? For playing Mario Brothers with me, the video game. So I've started trying to play it a little bit more often. And I go, what you mean? You gave me time. That killed me because it showed me how little of myself I'm giving to them and how appreciative of even the little Mario Brothers time he is. But I showed up. Even if it was for 30 minutes, I showed up on his level. So the art of showing up is not just for fitness. It could be showing up to learn something new, showing up to come to one of your workshops that you're going to be having. You know that you want to make a change in your life. You're going to show up. You're going to register with you guys. You're going to show up and go to church because you haven't been in 2 years. The art of showing up is very real, very doable. You don't have to master it. There's no measure. Just show up.
Just show up, yeah. We plan.
Simple but profound.
We plan to show up. And we're like, I'm going to work out. I'm going to work out for 5 days for the week. There are 7 days in the week, and 5 of which I'm going to be working out. So I'm going from 0 to 5.
That don't even make sense.
And then we make the first week, we do 3, then we do 1, and then we're like, I failed. But maybe you should just like put on the sneakers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put on the sneakers, walk to the car a couple times. Next day, put on the sneakers, get in the car, drive the 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Next week, and you do it in increments. The art of showing up. And it works for everything. We're so hard on ourselves. Life hard, you know. Life is so goddamn hard, we don't even make it harder. It's a struggle. All for me, forget out of my bed in the morning when every part of my body hurt me. So when I open my eye in the morning, I'm struggling. My day don't even start yet. The body pain them, I roll, and I go, no, my foot them not ready to touch the ground yet. I sit up. Sometimes David have to kind of give me a little push for me to roll out. People don't know that side of me. But from I open my eyes, I go, I didn't sleep well last night. I'm tired. I'm tired all the time, you know. So it's funny how you guys say I'm full of energy and everybody energize a bunny. Yeah. We can imagine Shani's sex life. Everything is hyped and no. I suffer from a lack of energy and people don't believe me. When they see me in my classes, I tell people, it's fake. It's the only thing I'm faking in my life. Sorry, David, I'm not faking nothing else. It's the only thing I fake in my life. I perform in my classes. If you see me in my car sometime before I step out, you literally will catch the, here we go. because my back is hurting me, my belly hurt me, my foot hurt me, my shoulder hurt me. I am tired. I've even gone to doctors to find out why am I always this tired. But it's been my reality for years. So I've learned the art of showing up. And guess what? People not going to pay me money for go. All right, guys, just move your leg to the left. Yeah, squat a little lower. Yeah. They didn't pay me for that.
Yeah.
They pay for it. Yeah, man, you gotta sit down on it now. You gotta bubble. All right, jump up now. Go down now. Yeah, that's what they came for. So if you pay me for a service, I'm gonna give you that service. I'm gonna give you 110 because I'm a professional. And the practice I've had, the art of showing up, despite the pain I'm in, despite the emotional struggles I'm carrying, despite the depression, which I do suffer from. I had to teach my classes this evening, and I had to say to them, jokingly, but not jokingly, today is not the day. We're really not in the mood here. Y'all give me some energy because I'm struggling today. It's been a low day for me. But I can't come on miserable face. And so even if it's on my Zoom, the art of showing up. You deserve more than me coming and going, Lord Kathy, I'm not in a good mood. I cannot manage today. I was this close. Okay? Tears were shed today. I was this close. But I said, you guys invited me on to speak my truths. And this is part of it. And I'm not the only one feeling this.
No.
So I wiped my face, slapped on some makeup. I gave up one class because I was struggling. Couldn't find somebody to sub the next class. So I taught it. Art of showing up. I nearly canceled it. Art of showing up. And I said, nah, let down Rochelle and Kathy, you know. I'm not that kind of person. Put on a little black eyeliner, them can't see bags on their face.
The art of showing up.
The art of showing up.
Wow.
Shani talked a little bit a while ago about the depression that you experienced. How do you deal with that?
I've suffered from depression my whole life. I find exercise is a huge part for me. There's different types of depression that people don't realize. There's depression that's caused from chemical imbalances. There is depression that is caused by external environmental issues. I wouldn't even call those depression. I would more say you are dejected. But people sometimes can't differentiate. I have suffered from true depression since I was a teenager. And they thought, oh, she'd outgrow it. Oh, she would. Before I got into fitness and before I had a purpose to pull me out, I would slump down deeper and longer in it. So for example, I remember when I was a previous job that I had, when depression would take over, I wouldn't go to work for even 4 days. And one of my coworkers would come and go, Shani, you're going to lose your job. You have to get up and come to work. And I couldn't. It was early in my relationship with David. He was away. I was in a little apartment. And I remember I had a wreath at my front door to show how I didn't even open the door to let sunlight come in the apartment. A bird made a nest in the wreath. And you know, for that to happen, no vibration could have even happened. So on day 5, when I finally emerged from my apartment and I was like, wow. I've tried medication before. I didn't like how it made me feel. But I'll be fair, I never tried enough and changed the medication to see what would work for me. So some people do need to be medicated. By the time I found fitness, it helped me control it. And a big factor for me, I needed to live for other people. So when it was just me, I could slump and waste away in the bed without eating for days on end. You see, when I had kids, I had to function in my depression. I become a functional depression. You have functional alcoholics. I became a functional depressive person. And my kids still see it. And it saddens me when they pick up on it because part of me feels torn that I don't want them pulling that energy from me. But I also feel I'm teaching people to be authentic. I'm teaching my children to be authentic. It's okay not to feel your brightest. So I would then say to them, Mommy's having a low day, but tomorrow will be better. And what killed me one day, I hope I don't start crying now, was Christmas, right? Someone is emotional. I don't know why I brought this up. My daughter gave me a gift, and it was a coin. And at the back of the coin, it said, "You're not alone." And I had that coin in my purse, and that thing killed me because my kids pick up on it.
Mm-hmm.
But because I share with them, I'm low, it happens, it's okay. They turn around and they comfort me and say, "Mommy, you're not alone."
You're not alone.
You know, so I tell people the reason why I talk so much about my life, and people go, "Lord, Shani, you just chat enough, you just chat about the business." I think if more of us would share, more of us would realize that we're not alone.
Yeah, and we're not alone. We're not alone.
You know, we're all going through stuff, you know, and it's okay. It's okay to break today, lean on others, and listen to the experience others have to help you get through it. And even if their advice doesn't directly help you, you realize somebody else went through shit and they came out on the other side.
Okay.
So when I
Wow.
get all emotional and whatever, it's been that kind of day, right? So we can try lighten it up again, you know. But that's why I am vulnerable. I choose to be vulnerable because the amount of women who have reached out to me and said, my rants on social media talks them off the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how simple and trivial as an Angry Bird video that saved some people with the eyebrows, to the vulnerable moments when I realized that I can't continue on a certain path. It made them realize that they're not alone and it's doable.
And it's doable. Yeah. And you see, that's the flip side too of even social media, that it is a platform that you are able to connect with people that you probably will never meet, and you don't know that at that moment when they were scrolling through, and you are even wondering, why am I sharing this, that is what they prayed about, and God has sent you as a messenger. Yeah, so even it's funny as you talked about passion and purpose. I always think, when people talk about purpose, I'm always think says like, I don't know, me make one movie or like me win
It has to be grand.
grand. And sometimes your purpose for a particular purpose changes is that you needed to be at a particular place or do a particular thing.
time.
The trajectory of somebody's life who you never even knew that is what it was about.
Exactly.
Shani.
Exactly.
And Andrea says, yes, the rants. I look forward to them. Like, who told Shani I was going through this?
Girl,
No, they also
all
said
the way.
she
Talk
tried
about
your
Mondays.
motivational Monday workout. She said she them nearly pronounced her. Nordy, I can relate. I know that feeling. So she go on, man.
Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to do the little boring things, you know. I have to put out those challenging, motivational move it Mondays, right?
See.
Yes.
So Shani, we have a segment on our show called Best Advice, where we ask you the best advice that you've either received or that you would like to share with our emergers about different topics. So, first question: best advice about fitness and health.
I've repeated it several times tonight. The art of showing up.
Just do it.
As simple as that. Just show up. Whatever it is, for the health, for the fitness, just show up. And be proud of yourself for that one, because that is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, but huge.
Wow.
Best advice about confidence.
Confidence has nothing to do with what you look like. It's something from within. Confidence, it's a verb. Confidence is a verb, not a noun. Confidence is what you do, is what you portray. And the beauty is that's something you can fake it till it fits you.
Yeah.
Don't fake nothing else. Don't fake anything else. But confidence, now if I just make sure I repeat it. But confidence, just like a smile. You hear people say in your deepest, darkest moments, stand in front of that mirror and smile. I used to hate it. David would say it to me. I even love read all of them little self-help books and all them foolishness. I really hardly ever read those things. He's like, Shani, just smile in the mirror when I'm feeling down. I'm like, don't tell me that foolishness. But the concept is, if you keep smiling, even when you don't feel it, you're faking that smile, you know.
Yeah.
Your body eventually produces hormones that actually lifts your mood.
Yeah.
Same concept with confidence. If you behave in a confident manner, even if you're not feeling it, people are going to receive what you have put out.
Yes.
But if you have put out confidence, acted confidently, how will you be received? As a confident person. And you feed off of the energy that somebody gives you. So that's why I'm going to tell you, confidence for me is a verb and not a noun. I don't wear confidence.
Yes.
I'm going to act confident.
Confidently. Yeah.
Till that shit fit me.
Confident.
Yeah, that's great advice. Okay, best advice about having a wellness mindset.
Be forgiving. Be forgiving to yourself. We all fail. We all start and stop. Whether you start the healthy eating, you stop. You start the walking, you stop. You go to the gym, you buy the big membership, you buy the $200 sneaker, it catch cobweb and it dry rot in a COVID time.
Yes.
Be forgiving to yourself. When you're being forgiven, you have a better mindset to go, you know what? It's okay. I fell off the wagon today. I'll start again tomorrow. But if you are angry with self, you generate more tension, more resistance, and it becomes a fight.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, 3 more. Best advice about business.
Best advice about business. Don't be afraid to keep trying different tactics. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. You're not meant to know everything.
Yep.
For me, that was it. I used to tell David I'm not a good business person every time. And he goes, Shani, suppose I tell you you're one of the best business people I know.
Yeah.
Because I was so fearful, I would keep asking advice. I would keep doing things meticulously. I have several checklists for the one thing because I doubted myself. But best advice, you don't have to know it all. You need to know people who know it all. And it could be 100 people. So like, oh, I know Rochelle, and she had a lawyer who can come turn it around for me. You need to know people. You need to be resourceful. You don't need to know it all.
Yeah.
Yes. What advice would you give to your younger self?
So cliche, but I'm just giving you what comes up to me.
Yeah.
Don't sweat the small stuff. I've spent so much time sweating the small stuff.
Yeah.
Insignificant. I've always been like that. And it has held me back. You never asked me this one, but with sweating the small stuff, my dad gave me the best advice. I wasn't a straight A student in high school. I skated by, got good grades, but I really never worked for nothing. When I went to Michael Teachers College, I found my passion. I wanted to teach children. So I now was studying things I wanted to study. So I became an honor roll student. I thought I was going to fail that exam. I'm a ball, right? My father's like, what is wrong with you? You know, I think I'm going to fail. He goes, I hope you fail. That thing nearly cut me. I was like, what? How dare you? He says, I hope you fail. Why would you say that? Because it's through failure you're going to learn anything. Failure is what's going to make you. You think being a straight A student is anything? You think life is being about being a straight A student? And that thing stuck with me. It had hurt me that he was wishing me ill. He was wishing me to fail. But he says you learn through failure. And it brought up one of my favorite quotes that I repeat. My client, them tired of hearing me. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you.
Yeah.
Same concept. If it don't challenge you, it won't change you.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Rochelle's question, Rashi.
So Shani, on this journey of Shani, from where you started to where you are now, if you were to give Shani an award, what award would you give her?
You know, I have the best dress, best figure. So if we take it to the beauty pageant, something best legs, most aware, I would say most authentic. I like that about myself. I've been criticized about it a lot, saying I chat too much. I have no filter. I am unprofessional. I can give you all the negative spins, but I'm real. I like being real.
Yeah.
Backfire on me sometimes, I won't lie. David goes, be mindful in Shani because you're sensitive, you're thin skinned. When you put all this thing out in the open by yourself, can you handle it? So it's something I've struggled with. So the award I would give myself. I'm not the best fitness instructor. I'm not the best mother. I'm not the best wife. I'm good. I'm not the best wife.
Thea suggests resilience and authentic. Cynthia agrees with
Thank
you
you,
about
my dear. But I do think from I was a child till now, when I was younger, they would tell me I need to learn diplomacy. It's something I've had all my life. I speak what's in my heart. If it rests on my chest, it'll come out. I've always been authentic, and it's something that I do love about myself.
And we love it about you too. Says we love your authentic.
Thank you, Noria.
Shani, how can people find you?
Well, I'm on social. It's shani.fitness.lifestyle. I'm also at Yahsuh Fitness on IG. I'm on Facebook, Shani McGraham-Shirley. I'm on YouTube, Shani McGraham-Shirley. Pretty easy to find me.
Yes.
And the joke is, I do put out all my email addresses and my WhatsApp contacts on my social media. So I'm very accessible. And I do try very hard to respond to every message I do get. I'm going to tell you one thing. For those who are not that savvy with social media, all of a sudden, I touched something on my social media, my Instagram, and I got messages that came up from 2018 and 2019 that I've never seen. So for all those people, I'm just like, I'm a real claffy when it come on. I apologize if you did not get a response from me. Just send it again. Hello, I'll respond to somebody. This is how I found out. I didn't check the date. And I responded. They went, thanks for responding, although this message was sent 3 years ago. Somebody feel kind of cool, right? But I do try. I like to be in touch with everybody. So.
Yes.
Wow, Shani,
Shani,
because
thank you.
So Shani, this is like what a way to close the season. What a way to close the season.
I am so a lot of people don't know you guys were the ones who gave me the biggest platform to start my motivational speaking. So I will forever be indebted to you guys because you saw something in me. I've been doing it on small scales, intimate groups. I've been doing it for years. But for me to grace the stage and for it to be as grand, you were the ones who offered that to me. You know?
We were the catalyst that opened the door for her to speak on stages with Steve Harvey, you know?
Listen to me. And then Sagicor just ran with it, and they have given me so much love. I'm now going into my 3rd year with them.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So but this level of motivational speaking that I have been doing, a lot of people don't see the grand stages because I've been doing a lot of smaller ones now, again, because I'm so busy. But you guys saw something in me and offered me that platform. So anytime you want to call me No matter what I go on in my life, you know, at me there.
We have it. We
have
have it
to show up.
recorded. Okay.
Oh,
I have
Shani.
to show up for you guys too.
Yeah, and thank you for always just showing up. Always, always. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And we just pray God's continued blessing over you, Shani, from crown of your head to the sole of your feet. May everything that you touch prosper, that the doors of opportunity, the things, the desires of your heart, some of them that you kind of put one side, that the Lord will just reignite them as you continue to serve and minister through your purpose. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I bless David and the children.
David,
He's probably dying going, there goes my wife again. My supportive husband. But he does hold his head sometime going, what a come out our mouth now.
Remember, he was in our hot seat once too, you know.
I know. He did remind me. He goes,
while you were commenting. So, you know.
Payback.
Well,
Thank you, Shani. Thank you so much. We will release you to go back to your family. Establish your balance.
Bye, guys.
Well, you know, Kat, as we are wrapping up, you know that we get like emotional every time we wrap up. Because I'm like, oh my God, what are we going to do for 2 weeks? And Deborah said, I must say what a blessing it was that glorious night when I stumbled on this YouTube page. Kathy Rush and Naomi, you struck gold with this platform. Deborah, thank you so much. Sometimes we are tired, sometimes we are just like, should we continue? And every time we think about it, we realize the platform is so much bigger than us. It's not about us. And the Lord has given us a platform that we get to use to share and to share these amazing stories, these persons. Some of them we think we know some of them, and when they come on the show, we're like, oh, and we leave motivated too. So thank you, because you motivate us. David is cutting up some kiwi now.
Kiwi. Make sure you say it right, you know.
But remember that the season has drawn nigh. We're coming up to season 7. But in between is our first face-to-face workshop in 2 years. We are super excited. Catherine, remind them about the workshop.
April 30th, 10 a.m. Follow us on all of our platforms at Ready to Emerge for more information. And if you haven't already signed up, the link is on all of our platforms for you to register.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for spending every Wednesday with us for the past 10 weeks in season 6. If you missed the first 5 seasons, they're all on our YouTube channel. You can go back and watch them. You can even go back to our YouTube channel to see some of our conferences and some of the presenters that have taken the Emerge stage. There's so much to learn. We actually take the time to go back and watch them because, you know, it's hard for us sometimes to juggle, especially during the conferences and the workshops. And they're on our channel. So you can go back and see all of the amazing speakers that we have been blessed with on the Emerge stage and in the Detour Essentials, on our Detour Essentials platform. So enjoy. It's gonna be summertime now, right? We're going into May. Happy Easter to those of you next week.
Strong.
Yeah, happy Easter. And stay tuned to find out when we will be back for season 7. Bless you, and we look forward to communicating with you on our social platforms. We promise we're going to get more active on our social media. We are going to be emerging in a digital world. Naomi is getting us together so that we'll be able to really get to communicate with you guys more. We look forward to hearing from you. Please stay in touch with us while we're in our off season. And we will see you again soon. We'll hopefully see many of you on April 30th.
April 30th, 2022. My dress may have a train. It may have a train. It just may have a train because we know
it's gonna have a train. She's been telling us for the past 2 weeks it's gonna have a train.
Excited, Marie.
So if for nothing else, you need to come for Rush's outfit, right, guys?
I'm a trend. Might have some feather too. Feather.
Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your week.
See Lori. Hi, Lori.
Bye, Laurie.